Today we're checking out some of the newest Sprunkies. Some look super cute, while others are way stranger than you'd expect. Before we start, drop a comment and tell me which color or design you think will stand out the most. And don't forget to subscribe, because the characters coming up get even more surprising. Alright, let's start with the first one. Yo, this design already looks pretty clean. Let's hear how it sounds. That open mouth look for 3 is pretty unique, with that blue tongue shaking around inside. Let's see what happens next, because Phase 2 is coming up right now. Yo, look at his face now! His neck and chin puffed up so much! And those big yellow eyes look kinda intense. That deep growling sound is a total shift from his first phase. Let's see how he sounds with a group. Now 3 is performing right alongside the other characters. His bright red color pops nicely on the right side of the screen, and his melody slots right into the group beat beautifully. Phase 2 with others is about to drop. Let's check out how this heavy bass rhythm alters the vibe of the whole mix. Honestly, 3 brings a lot of energy to the table. The Phase 1 vocals are super catchy, and that Phase 2 bass groove goes incredibly hard. I'm giving him an 8.5 out of 10 for that awesome sound variety. What do you guys think of 3, and which phase is your favorite? Alright, now let's move on to the next part. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Oh, it's Barney! He's rocking a brown flat cap and a massive mustache. Look at those big round eyes! That high-pitched popping synth rhythm is actually super catchy. And he's just hanging out in an animal hospital lobby thinking about coffee? That's hilarious. Wait, Phase 2 already? Let's see how much he changes. Oh wow, the background went totally dark. Barney Anomaly has sharp, jagged teeth hiding under that mustache now, and his eyes look completely hollowed out. Joined by a whole lineup of other characters. Let's hear how his sound mixes in with the rest of the squad. His popping melody layers perfectly on top of their backing track. Visually, he stands out on the side, but the clean drawing style perfectly matches the rest of the crew. Hold up, Phase 2 with others? Let's check this out. Gets an 8.5 out of 10 from me, because that Phase 2 transition is awesome, and the audio contrast is great. Which phase did you guys like better? Let me know! Alright, now let's move on to the next part. Alright, let's see what we have here. Looks like this character's name is Intern, and he uses he/him pronouns. He's a beige bunny head character sitting right in an animal hospital lobby background. Electronic chip-tin melody is super catchy. I love how his head tilts side to side with the rhythm, and that simple black smile looks really clean. Oh, an alternate version text just popped up on the top left. Let's see how the audio changes for this part. Wait, Phase 2 is coming up already. The screen went completely black, and now the hospital background is super dark and dim. Intern looks totally different with those hollow black eyes and a sad mouth. Yo, that heavy buzzing drone sound is wild. It completely flips the vibe from the cheerful Phase 1 melody into something way more eerie and atmospheric. Whoa, a quick flash at his smiling face right at the end there. Now he's on the right side of the screen, next to a colorful lineup of other characters. Let's hear how his music track blends in with theirs. His bright synth melody actually slots right into the main mix perfectly. He stands out a bit being on a separate white background while the others are in a line, but the sound balances nicely. Moving on to Phase 2 with others. The text says with others, but the left side is totally empty now, leaving just Intern on the right. Let's see how the track sounds. That low, distorted bass track combined with his buzzing synth goes incredibly hard. I think Phase 1 blends a bit better as a full melody, but Phase 2 gives a great dark atmosphere. I'll give Intern a solid 8 out of 10 for that awesome chiptune lead and the creepy transformation. Which phase did you guys like more? Alright, now let's move on to the next part. Wow, look at this clean white cat character with the big black eyes and pink ears. Wait, he actually just spoke.
Up in the moment.
Both meow sounds are so catchy, and I love how his head tilts side to side with the beat. That bright canyon background with the cacti matches his happy mood perfectly. Alright, looks like Phase 2 is coming up. Let's see how much he changes.
Meow.
Whoa, Kit looks completely furious now.
Meow. 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 Meow.
His eyes turned sharp, he's showing pointed teeth, and the background shifted to a dark red starry night. That deeper, layered meow sound goes hard.
Meow. Meow.
Now we've got him in the lineup on the right side. His bright white color really stands out next to the other characters at the bottom, and his high-pitched track cuts right through the main beat. That Phase 1 group combo sounds great. Let's see how the Phase 2 mix plays out next.
Meow. 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 Meow.
So even though the other characters aren't visually on screen here, their audio tracks blend perfectly with Kit's heavy breakdown. Honestly, I'm giving Kit a solid 9 out of 10 because the animation is super smooth and both phases sound amazing. Which phase did you guys like better? Let me know down in the comments which phase or scene was your absolute favorite, and drop some suggestions on who I should react to next. See ya!